What's going on, guys? No guys here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to talk about Josef Martinez, the new SBC that came out, MLS SBC Player of the Month. And I know the big argument around him is he too expensive? And I would say absolutely not. He is very accurately priced. Now I know it's early on in the game and not everyone has 100k, I understand that, but you have still 20 days to complete this SBC if I'm not mistaken. You're around 20 days, right? Now that's about two weekend leagues time. You're going to get 100k, you're going to get loads of rival rewards and SBCs. I know it's an 84 and 85 and you can argue the rewards are not that good, but the player itself, his stats are amazing. You know, he's got 4-star week for a high medium. Now you see what stands out the most for me is this guy is not a player that you're going to use at the start of the game. As in, you're not going to start him in an MLS team. You could, but this is a better super sub. Now what better super sub to have in his game than Martinez? If you were to purchase this card from the market, he would probably cost you about 800k because he's that good. Now just to give you some representation, right? I'm probably just going to quickly show you on Footbin Josef Martinez's price. As you can see, Joseph, he's about 100k. But if you look at his card, the upgrades he gets are insane. Now, this is coming from someone who uses a normal Martinez card. I used him last year, and I'm also using him this year. I'm using him as a super sub in my team. He's actually a very, very good card. I've been using him on the bench. He's been coming off on the bench for me. He's actually been a formidable player off the bench. Scores a lot of goals for me, actually, a lot of goals. But the main thing is his dribbling and balance. You know, even on the bench, no, I'll just bring him on about 60 minutes or even the first minute if some of my players are not doing that well. But the reason why he's so good is that agility and balance. Now, people are kind of missing out. There's very good stats with this guy. Now, you see, long shots is not important. Trust me, it's not that important. But what's important is finishing, positioning, acceleration, sprint, agility, and balance. And then he's got the 80 composure. Now, all these together make him a very good card. Now, truthfully speaking, if you're going to use him as a sub, put a sniper on him, get his composure up a little bit more, and get his finishing up. Now, if you look at those stats, it's an absolute joke. Now, this is a far-fetched example, right? But let's just compare him to Mbappe. Now, obviously, Mbappe is better. I'm not doubting that, right? I know he's got 5-star skill moves, etc., etc. But the weak foot remains the same. You can argue 3-star skills is still pretty decent this year. And if you look at the height, he's 5'7". Now, when you combine 5'7" with the agility and balance, his dribbling naturally becomes better because he feels better on the board. He's much more quicker and agile, so he can turn quickly. So if you move left, right, up or down your analog stick, he's going to shift much more faster. So that's why agility and balance, you can argue, is one of the most important stats. But even if you just look at his base stats, okay, he's a bit slower on speed, but he's got a little bit better finishing, bit better positioning, bit better shot power, and apart from long shots, he basically beats Mbappe in the shooting category. Now, even if you go to dribbling, he's not that far away, but the agility balance is what really stands out. The reason why Mbappe is an amazing player but is not the best, his balance is not 95. I think if Mbappe was 95 balance, he'd probably be the best player in the game. But the 98 balance makes a big difference. And of course, he can header. He does lack the stamina, but to be honest, if using him as a sub, 77 as a striker shouldn't be that much of an issue. He has the aggression, has the strength, and has the jump in. I would say 100% it's a recommended card. Now, you're looking at Mbappe's a million coins. Due to rise, Mbappe should rise, I don't know, maybe about 1.3, 1.4 after the first weekend league. I think probably is top 3 players in the game, in my opinion. But if you look at Josef Martinez, he's only 100k. Now, don't forget, rival rewards, let's say you finish rank 2, you might get, what, 40k if you're like rank 5. Let's just say for average. It's a decent amount of money. Now, considering you get some money back, and considering you have 4 weeks to do him, well, I suppose 20 days is 3 weeks now, right? He's actually a really good card. Now, I would honestly do him as soon as you can. I wouldn't do him now, per se. I would say on Friday when the full game comes out, hopefully packs will be released. Maybe the 84s may decrease in value, potentially. But I still think it's a very viable option. I would say use him. I've actually used his normal card a lot. That's just kind of my thoughts and my opinions on the Josef Martinez card. But nonetheless, a very good card. But as I said, what stands out the most and what's most important is agility and balance. There's one thing I can imagine is this guy's going to come on at 70 minutes. Let's say your opponent's parking the bus. You're having difficulty breaking a player down. He's just going to come in, hold the ball and dribble with the ball and do a quick 1-2. Even in short passing, it's not that bad. So even then you can see he's got 81 short passing, so it's not even the worst. But anyway, that's kind of my opinion on Josef Martinez. If any of you guys done it, let me know. I'm aiming to do them on both my RTGs, my main account, both my accounts. That's the plan. Hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, when I do get some money. Right now, I don't even have enough money to make a team. But anyway, that's the thoughts on Josef Martinez. As I said, a sniper would be very good on 5 chemistry. And if you could start him, let's say you have 1 link to him, or let's say, I don't know. Let's say you put a sniper on him, and he gets 1 link, right? He becomes an absolute beast. You know, his composure goes up, his dribbling goes up. If you could somehow get him on even 8 chemistry, he's going to be a very good player. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts on Martinez. As I said, I'd probably recommend him very highly. Especially a superstar who will last you until January time, maybe in February. But for now, that's me out. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, boys, and I'll catch you in the next one.